I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow you away with the story I'm going to tell you today. One of my favorite stories as a child was The Three Little Pigs. My mom always used to read me the story right before bed, and it immediately put me to sleep. So I figured what better than to read you one of my favorite stories. One day, a mother pig told her three little pigs that it was time for them to go out into the world and make it their own. The first little pig met a man with a bundle of straw. The pig bought some of the straw to build a house. Soon a wolf knocked on his door and said, little pig, let me come in." "Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin," squealed the little pig inside. "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down," said the wolf. The wolf huffed and he puffed and he blew the house down. He blew so hard he actually blew the little pig away. The second little pig bought sticks from the same man. He built his house with those sticks. It was not long before the wolf came along. He knocked on the door saying, little pig, let me come in." "Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin," said the little pig. "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down," threatened the wolf. The wolf huffed and he puffed and he blew the house down. He blew so hard he blew away the second little pig too. The third little pig met the same man. This pig bought a load of bricks. He built a very sturdy house. Soon the wolf was pounding on his door just like he did the first two pigs. The wolf growled and said, little pig, let me come in." "Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin," squealed the third little pig. "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down," roared the wolf. The wolf huffed and he puffed and he huffed and he puffed some more, but he could not blow that little pig's house down. The wolf made up his mind to have the third little pig for dinner. He thought up a plan. "Little pig," he said, "I know where there is a nice field of turnips." "Where?" the little pig asked the wolf. "At Farmer Brown's," he said. "I'll take you there at 6 o'clock tomorrow morning." The little pig agreed, but he was too smart for that wolf. He got up at 5 o'clock in the morning and got the turnips and was back to his house when the wolf had arrived. "Little pig, are you ready?" asked the wolf. "Ready," scoffed the pig. "I've already gone and come back with loads of turnips." The wolf was very angry that he had been tricked, so he tried to trick the pig again. He thought he was trickier than any little pig, and this little pig had tricked him too many times already. So he thought until he came up with another plan. The next day the wolf went up to the little pig's house and said, "Little pig, there's a fair in town today. Let's go together. I'll come by for you this 3 o'clock this afternoon." The little pig agreed, and you will not be surprised that the clever little pig started out early for the fair. He enjoyed all the sights and sounds of the fair, but he did not stay too long. The little pig wanted to get home before the wolf showed up at the fair. The little pig was on his way home with a big barrel he had just bought at the fair when he saw the wolf coming up the hill towards him. The tricky little pig crawled into the barrel to hide. When he did, the barrel started to roll down the hill. The barrel rolled over and over, gathering speed on its way down the hill. The barrel with the little pig inside headed straight for the wolf. This frightened the wolf so much that he ran right home. The wolf went to his little piggy's house the next day. "Little pig," he said, "I was going to meet you at the fair yesterday when all at once the most frightening thing came rolling down the hill. I ran straight home." The little pig laughed. "Ha ha! It was I that frightened you. I was in the barrel." The wolf was very angry when he learned that the little pig had frightened him with the barrel. He made up his mind right then and there that he would eat the little pig for dinner that very day. "Little pig," roared the wolf, "I'm going to eat you for dinner today. I may not have been able to blow your house down, I may not have been able to trick you, but I'm going to come down the chimney to get you now." With that, the wolf leaped up on the roof. "Here I come, little pig," he snarled down into the chimney. But the smart little pig had hung a pot full of water over the fire. The wolf tumbled down the chimney right into the big pot of boiling water. The pig quickly put a heavy lid on the pot, and that was the end of the wolf. The little pig lived happily ever after. And what's to say about the wolf?